cast and crew of Saints stepping into Maggie's shoes, which was to premiere in London and Manchester, came together to organize a surprise birthday in honor of the executive producer, Veronica Folorunsho. Even though the movie premiere couldn't take place as planned due to the COVID-19 situation across the globe, they took the opportunity to celebrate the vessel God has been using to financially move the project forward. Delectable, energetic, selfless, and virtuous Veronica Folorunsho deserves all the accolades.
I think I've gotten to know some things, by experience. But it's amazing when just what you said, when somebody is that busy and she has that much money and they're not proud. To approach them, rich people that have money, you speak to them on the phone, they are getting the secretary to pick that one and you are running after them every time. But she calls and stays on the phone. It's amazing. We celebrate you, my God bless you. So that's it.
This woman has exhibited, in spite of her beauty, in spite of her brains, in spite of her accounts, in spite of where God has lifted her to, she has exhibited, in simple words, the mannerisms of a true child of God. That's just it. I give it to you, and I pray that Almighty God, who has put that spirit in you, not just the spirit of kindness, but the spirit of sincere humility.
Right? Fake humility.
I pray to be like her in one area. Because that area I'm not there at all. Humility is the only person I want to get close to. I hate proud. No matter. Once I see you pompous or feeling, I don't give you all the distance. You can look at me like a devil. Because that is one
Because it's devil.
Yeah. When we talk about the unity, we are talking about it, but there's one thing in her that I pray to be like her. She's the type of person that no matter what's happening around her, whether it is going wrong, going right, I see her smiling. I say, hey, Bishop Amere, can you do this? If I think not they go where is my face don't start. You see it, I will not be, you carry the face. How did it go around? She's still this council, you sponsor this, and she's still smiling, she's still, I say, hey, can you move in this way? God, give me that grace.
That will not take advantage of our kindness. And God answer my prayer.
Mama, I cry yesterday, ma. The same cry you will cry yesterday. Amen. Heaven will send a helper to your children. Amen. Jehovah whom I'm serving, who has never disappointed me in the journey of life, in the journey of faith. Queen Sheba said that Solomon have heard, but what I've seen is more than what I've heard about you. What God told me about you is more than what I'm saying you towards my daughter. Therefore, I stand upon the rock of ages, every other ground is a sinking ground. I join my faith with the men of God in the house, and I cry unto the Lord that your heaven that has opened will never shut down.
Amen. That someday someone will read that novel and say, can we make this into a movie? And that someone is my special mother. Now, what do I want to say about that? Like I said, I'm an introvert. But meeting her, she said, no, I want the best. Even on location she came, the costumer we got trash for what's the name of clothes. But she will bring her clothes. So I don't know how to decide. I told her this morning, I wrote a note. I said, I wish I could write a novel about you. If they give me a pen. If they give me, I said, if they give me a pen and they keep me in the room for 24 hours, I will write a novel about her. but I might not be able to say everything I have to say. But mommy, God sees me because you are my answered prayer. I can't talk, but God hears my prayer. In an answered prayers, and today I was just crying and I said, God, because of one story I wrote, I have veterans like Mommy Lizzie, I have Apostle Ikeria, I have Juliana, I have Femi Jacobs, I have people coming to Manchester to premiere a movie, to London to premiere just by my little story.
You have impressed me. You have totally blown me out of the waters. I don't know what to say because this woman, she's sitting down there. Look at Opa. Opa is a quiet person just like myself. Guess what? Someone sponsors a film and becomes an EP for your film. They don't have to worry about you. But guess what? She's there, still pushing the person that owns the film. Come on, man. Maybe you don't know Nollywood, maybe you don't know the business, but this is not how the business is done.
No. Yeah.
It's not how the business is done. It's not how, even when people are making money off of you, they don't do one zilch of what this woman has done. And I'm here today, I'm like, you know what, whatever you want to do, I send her a text, wherever you want to go, I'm here, let's go, let's do this, because I want to see the end of this thing. It's massive. God bless you.
And now, you see, it's not only the fact that Mrs. Veronica Folorunsho, Auntie Vero, and I just want to say that she's encapsulated two things. What are those two things? Jesus said, when the Pharisees asked him, he said, which one is the greatest commandment? And then he said, the first one is love thy God with all thy heart, with all thy mind, with all thy soul, and with all thy spirit. And said the second one is like the first one. Love thy neighbor as thyself. She has encapsulated, she has defined that second commandment.
She is difficult to describe. I work very closely with her. In our office, there are 4 of us that work very closely with her. So I work very closely with her. And then beyond the office, we are also very close. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
She is what I would like to put in my own words, what Yorubas call akoda. I'm going to explain that, the story or the narrative behind whoever is called akoda. They are specially made ones by God, and they are not made all the time. They are not common place. They are not common to find. So God takes his time to make them, and he makes them once in a while to fulfill particular mission or missions. And that is exactly who she is.
I can say that Mommy is a very hard-working and persistent person. Because at school, every time she sees something bad happening in my school, she keeps on calling me, telling me to keep on revising, buying new books, just keep on helping me. I don't think any other mother would have done that for any other child. So she's a very proud, hard-working, and nice mother who just keeps on trying, and she won't stop until she gets what she wants.
Mommy, I love you. Okay, thanks for telling us.
Just making sure everybody knows. And I'm so grateful that God gave me her as a mother. She's a very hardworking person, but she's a workaholic. She doesn't stop working. And even when we're in Nigeria, thank God for she has to stay at home. She comes back at 1 a.m. in the morning from work, and we won't even see her till like the weekend. But like, I'm still happy because she works so that she can pay for my education, she can pay for everything I need, for my clothes, and I'm so happy because she will do anything for me as long as it's visible. And I'm so happy, and if not for her, because the school I go to, we're the only Christians there, and if not for her, I wouldn't even believe that God is alive, and I'll probably, without her, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm so happy because when I had scholarships, I was so nervous, and I kept on telling her, Mommy, I don't think I can do it, I don't think I'm going to get it. And then when I came in, she was like, Olamide, you won't believe it. You got all of them. And I was so happy. I started hugging her and I was crying. I was like, Mommy, thank you for believing in me.
God, I told you God can do it. We fought because I said, I know what God told me. She said, Mom, can you hold it? You can't know me better than myself. I said, I don't know you, but I know what God said about you. And then I said, as your mom, you have the final authority that you should shut up. The only thing you can do is believe in God.
Yes.
So when she got the scholarship, what did we say? She said, Mom, I confess to the whole world, God is still God.
Hallelujah.
God reigns over everything. So that's our part about the scholarship.
Oh, she's crying.
She's my best friend.
Hallelujah.
Enough to say something.
Mama wants something.
There's no, even if you spend a day, even if you spend a day with her, you should be able to have it because of how special she's very unique. All right? And when you see a unique person, it builds up. The information, the data comes out. She's one of a kind, I would say. The experience has touched me in so many ways. Her communication skills. Someone that it took a few weeks before I even got to a point where I knew her resume. And I'm thinking that is not compatible. Because how could this be? Because I would expect something different in terms of her being extremely busy. But the way she handles her stuff inspires me. So
she's caring, she gets into your business and she just wants to help you. She goes all the way to help you whenever she gets involved in your business. And she's very hardworking and and she's kind, she's extremely generous, and she just has a very sweet heart. And so
Appreciate who she is. What cannot express how much I feel. So anytime I see her, it becomes so much for me. That love is, at times I just sit there and just say, your general is saluting. Because every day I feel she has my back. I can't stop that love. I don't know where it's coming from. She gave it to me and I don't know how mad I get when I see her. So when anybody says something, I'm ready to fight that person.
Just say yes. You lead the way. I'm not afraid of what it means for me to say. This life you gave is not my own. I'm trusting you to hear my yes and lead me on. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. My life is yours. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. My life is yours. I'll just say yes. Father, you lead the way. I'm not afraid of what it means for me to say, even if I don't know what's going to happen. This life you gave is not my own. I'm trusting you to hear my yes and lead me on. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. My life is yours.
I'm saying, thank you so much. You don't understand. Thank you.
Thank God.
What you guys did tonight, you think you are the one that did it. It is not you. You're just feeling the puzzle. How he wanted to do it, you're just. And for the men of God, I'm just saying this to confirm to you that your God is still alive. That your God is still alive. Daddy, thank you.
So J
E
S
S
U
S
That's
Jesus.
Okay, we take picture. Thank you, sir. Pastor.
Enter into a perpetual covenant.
Amen. The name of
Covenant of life.
Amen.
Covenant of peace.
Amen.
Covenant of joy.
Amen.
Ẹnìkan kì í fi oyin sẹ́nu kó tún rojú. Èèyàn kì í jẹ iyọ̀ láì jẹ ojú ọbẹ̀ láì níyọ̀. Láti òní lọ, ayé obìnrin yóò máa dùn. Ní orúkọ Jésù, ayé yóò máa dùn. Bí òkè ńlá ṣe rí Jerusalem. Àpò àti ìjọ Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè. Agbára ìrí agbára Ọlọ́run kúrò báyìí.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.